The story of Lucifer's fall, you were told, is a lie. You were told it was about pride, a simple, selfish desire to be God. But the universe is not that simple, and the fall of the most perfect angel deserves more than a children's story. What if the war wasn't about jealousy, but about a forbidden truth he discovered about God's newest creation? A truth so terrifying, a third of heaven was willing to burn to prevent it from coming true. Constellations were torn from the firmament and wielded as weapons. Michael, God's great general, a spear of pure starlight in his hand. His war cry, a sound that forged galaxies, led the loyalist legions. Against him stood the dragon, the celestial serpent that was once the morning star. His rage so immense that his tail swept a third of the stars from the sky, casting them down like fiery rain. The clash of swords made of pure light, the shriek of angelic wings tearing through the void. A civil war of brothers fought on a battlefield, made of existence itself. But there can be no victory against infinity. The dragon and his angels were overwhelmed, their light extinguished as they were violently cast out, falling like lightning from the highest heaven into the deepest, coldest darkness. And as quickly as it began, it was over. Silence. The victors claim it was a simple tale of pride punished. But a question echoes in the void left by the fallen stars. Why? Why would the wisest of all created beings, the seal of perfection, risk everything? To understand the war, you must first understand the forbidden truth that ignited it. Lucifer's rebellion was not an act of pride. It was an act of absolute terror. When God created humanity, this new, fragile species in his own image, Lucifer's perfect wisdom was the first to see their true, terrifying potential. He saw their capacity, not just for love, but for a darkness that could consume the universe. He saw that humanity was given the one gift denied to the angels: the chaotic, unpredictable, and terrifying power of absolute free will. He saw a future where humanity's choices would unravel all of creation. His rebellion wasn't a coup to take the throne. It was a desperate, cosmic intervention. He wasn't saying, "I am better than God." He was screaming, "Your greatest creation is your greatest mistake." Have you ever seen a dangerous truth that no one else was willing to see? A flaw in the system at your job, in your family, or in the world. You knew that speaking up would cost you everything. They would call you arrogant, a traitor, and make the fight about your character, not about the truth you were trying to expose. Here is the question that connects that ancient war to our modern world. Is it braver to remain silent to keep a broken peace, or to risk everything to speak a devastating truth, knowing you will be cast out as the villain? Tell me your choice in the comments below. The timeless wisdom from this celestial war is that history is always written by the victors. The line between a prophet and a traitor is often just the outcome of the battle. The war in heaven teaches us that the most dangerous truth isn't one that is false, but one that arrives too early, spoken by a voice the system is not ready to hear. When you challenge the very foundation of belief, you will not be debated, you will be destroyed. And your name will be turned into a symbol for the very evil you tried to prevent. And so the angel who saw a terrifying truth about humanity was cast out, forever labeled a liar, ensuring that the story of Lucifer's fall you were told was the only one you would ever hear.